So, if you're not a fan of the NFL or the NFL playoffs, I would suggest you click off this video because shit is about to get real. So, if you have not heard, or if you've been living under a rock the past 24 hours, you know the controversy that's surrounding that Dallas and Packers thing. Now, me personally, I'm a Packers fan, so I'm going to be slightly biased, just as Dallas fans are going to be slightly biased to how that call actually went down. So if you haven't seen it, it's basically Romo throwing to, I think, Dez Bryant. I think that's his name. And basically they're saying it was ruled not a catch. It was overturned as a catch at the 1 yard line. The way that I see it is that it wasn't a catch. Basically what I saw was he bobbled it while he was coming down, and then he didn't maintain control of it. And when he hit the ground, the ball kind of popped loose. That's what I saw, personally. Now, there are other people saying that the game was fixed, it was rigged, blah, 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 all this stuff. And, I don't know, I think it's kind of petty for the most part. Now, here, I see it from both sides. Now, I see it that if it happened to Green Bay, and it happened to us, and it was overturned, we'll be saying the exact same thing. So I'm not going to be sitting here saying that I'm blind or ignorant to that, to what the Dallas fans are saying. But I'm also saying the rules are rules. Now, apparently this happened to the Detroit game, and it was ruled not a catch. So obviously there's some real shenanigans going on. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it was ruled not a catch. So I see how it's coming from both ways. It's going to be interesting how the rest of the playoffs go, because I think now it's Patriots, Denver, and Packers and Seattle. So that Packers-Seattle game, I don't know. I feel like we have a chance, but Rodgers' calf, I don't know. He wasn't, the way that, I only saw like a good, like maybe 15 minutes of the game. So I'm seeing like highlights and stuff, and it looks like he wasn't playing that well. Like in the first half, he kind of came down. So I'm hoping that, you know, Rodgers is healthy, our team is healthy, and we can at least get to the Super Bowl. But I mean, Seattle, they're a fucking good team. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm kind of seeing how it plays out. Hopefully, it will pan out and we can come back and we can win it, and hopefully we can go to the Super Bowl. But man, if we don't, I mean, I see this, we had one hell of a season, and, you know, had a lot of ups and downs, so I'm not too worried. If we win, great. If not, you know, again, it's not, to me, it's not a big deal, because we still had one heck of a season. You know, we'll give it a shot next year. So, I mean, controversy surrounds that game, but as always, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't bitch about it, really. I mean, so we'll see how, you know, if next year or this coming season the rules change, if they're going to implement some new rules about that. So we'll see. Hopefully the NFL will, you know, kind of either A, stand their ground and say, no, it is what it is. And there's two refs. There's one ref on the field, and there's another ref in New York that's like that knows everything about like the rules and stuff, and he was saying that it wasn't a catch. So yeah, two people saying that it wasn't a catch. It's not a catch. Like, no matter how you look at it. So hopefully we could just learn from this, and you know what, move on. As always, if you are a football fan, let me know in the comments down below what your team is, and if your team has made it, and who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl between the four teams: Denver, Patriots, Packers, and Seattle. And as always, I will catch you guys tomorrow.